Hey there. It's the preamble. It's the bit of the show I hate where we say out loud, clearly and distinctly, that we understand we are being surveilled, that we do not like it, that we never asked for it, that it sucks on a whole bunch of levels. If someone is making money off of it, it is not us. And we want it to fucking stop. Uh, with an added bonus today of, hey, whatever entity is responsible for this continuing is monstrous. That's something we've said before, but we really want to make that clear. That there is not any ends that you can hand us that would make us think that you were justified in doing what you're doing. It sucks. It sucks, and no matter your aims, you are assholes for doing it. And we do not care if you are, because we actually sort of still don't understand why this is happening or who is responsible for it. Elon Musk, probably not. Seems like he has other shit going on, but he's also incredibly petty. Um, Fucking some sort of governmental agency, either state from Oklahoma or federal somehow. Again, seems like they have more interesting stuff going on. Our parents, maybe, still remains monstrous. 4chan dickheads, it seems like they shouldn't have the reach that this has, but been surprised. Apparently, Moot was paid off by Epstein, so, maybe those fingers are longer than you might think. In fact, we know those fingers are longer than people might think, which is why we get mad at memes still. Um, yeah. Hey, if you're a person who like, is in a position to just give us any amount of the facts of what is going on, we'll do the legwork ourselves. Once we understand what's happening, we can go find a fucking lawyer. We can figure out the next steps from there. But we need something that we can hold to go hand to someone else. And if you are capable of doing that, it does not matter if you don't feel it's your place. We are telling you it is your place. We can be reached at joyandsolace@gmail.com or our social media on Fediverse at Eternal September at thickticc.horse. All right. I'm going to play the music and I'm going to try and get the energy inside myself and we'll play some games. How about that? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all those who do not feel represented by an oppressive gender binary, hello and welcome. I'm the Reverend September Tech. You're whoever the hell you say you are, for better or for worse. And this is the stream. Welcome to it. It's gonna be more Talos Principle. That shouldn't surprise you. It's been Talos Principle the last week or so. Uh, a game that I still fucking love. This game kicks. I'm enjoying replaying it immensely. Uh, let's just jump right into it since I don't have a lot to say about it. Oh, I did check to see whether or not the Talos Principle 2 works on this computer, and it does on lowest settings, so it might be like jaggly a little bit, but it'll work, which means we're going to play through that too eventually. It won't be immediately after we get done with Talos Principle, because I think that a little bit of a breather from this particular type of puzzling would be good. Maybe play something a little more active for a couple of streams and then come back in. But that's for future me. Uh, right now, me needs to give you the content warnings. So there's not a lot that I need to give you for Talos Principle. It is a puzzle game, which also deals with sort of philosophical ideas about what personhood means. There is, I was about to say no violence, which isn't true because there are turret guns that can kill you if you get too close with them. Our goal is to not get killed by the turret guns, so hopefully you won't even see them go off. But not no violence, but very little violence if I do my job right. And occasionally I may take longer on a puzzle than it might take another person. It's just like that sometimes. Uh, like I said, it also does a bunch of philosophical stuff, and I happily interact with that and sort of hand out my own philosophical views while I do that. I'm not going to apologize for it, nor for how long I take to deliberate over some of the dialogue choices. But that's something that's going to happen. Those are content warnings for the game. Content warnings for myself. I am a strange person who occasionally makes weird sex jokes or speaks frankly about my trauma. And if that's not your vibe, that's okay. If you find that something you're comfortable sitting with, I'm happy to have you here. If you're here specifically to mock that, um, it's not difficult to make music. It's not. Just like get here's let me hand you something just a little bit. Go to like uh go to archive.org and look up a flash file called Punkomatic. It's how we got interested in like the very little amount of music making that we do. Uh where just like it's putting together, it's like sequencing pre-built riffs and drum fills basically. uh maybe try making some music. It doesn't have to be fantastic, just play within the space instead of taking time out of your busy day to call us the R slur. I don't understand you. I'm trying to help. All right. That being said, let's jump into Talos Principle. Let's double click the button to bring the game up. As presented by Crow Team. Oh, right. I was going to talk about the. Okay, so we got some. As we have been reading the... I'll just get into the game, actually, so you can see it firsthand. Play, we get a Talos principle, we get to continue, and it loads up the thing. And then from here, we can hit tab to get into stuff like this. So as we've been reading the locally stored text resources, there's been chunks of text like this, 2-digit pairings of letters and numbers. I finally looked these up. Hexadecimal code is what it's called. That's something I knew but had forgotten. And I went through and translated these. Not a lot of them are... none of them are specific for puzzles, I don't think. There's things in here that just say Athena, goddess of wisdom, or pieces of Asimov's laws of robotics. I wrote down a couple that I thought were more interesting. In one of the Osiris texts, there was, "For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind." I didn't write down where all of these were from. I'm just going to read them out, I guess. Eternity is in love with the productions of time. The true method of knowledge is experiment. Truth is the only daughter of time. In addition to these, there was also in the text where Andrea Drennan is talking about using a pre-built game engine for her project. There was a chunk of hex code which specifically says that they're using Sirius Engine 7.3 or something, which is provided by Crow Team, which is indeed what this game is built on. And in another one, there was just a link, just the web address to Crow Team's Facebook account, because this game was made back when Facebook was a way that you could interact with creators of things you like, as opposed to being a place where Mark Zuckerberg uses grotesque psychological experiments to trick your grandparents into hating immigrants. The world moves on, and not necessarily in ways that are useful. We are in the middle of Bunker B, which is sort of themed around the ruins of Egypt, with sandstone pillars and columns, walls with hieroglyphics on, statuary of sphinxes and pharaohs, and more puzzles, of course, obviously. Crisscross Conundrum, which is a laser puzzle and doesn't appear to have other kinds of elements in it, according to the card up front. Oh, hang on, let me get back into the chat. No, I still don't want you fucking handing me AI viewers or whatever the fuck you're trying to do. I wish for you to go away. Your false friendship leaves me cold. Huh, I can't do that on my stream manager for some reason. Oh, hang on. No, it's just loading. There we go. Well, we'll deal with that, I guess. So, let's actually look at the puzzle. We have a red laser emitter, a blue laser emitter, and we have one connector. There's another one back here behind the fence that we can't reach. All right, so we have a barrier in front of us that's locked by a red laser receiver, so let's go ahead and just do that so we can get in here. Here's another connector. We'll set that down there. And here's where the tetromino is behind a barrier locked by a blue emitter. But we can't just connect the emitter to the receiver right away, because in order to do that, we would have to cross the streams with this red laser, which would cancel them both out and lock the barriers in. So over this away, there's another barrier locked by a red receiver, so let's go ahead and open that. On the other side of which we have a 1. We do have a 1. We have another connector and another barrier locked by a red receiver. We open that up real quick, and I think that takes us out here to where, yeah, we could see that other connector. So we don't need to fuck around with any of this shit. So all of that was to just get us 4 connectors and see what we can do with those. And so this is another thing we need to do, where we need to take the red laser and pull it around behind the blue laser so that it won't cross over each other. We have a shit ton of connectors, so we can probably make that happen. How do I do that? It's a little complicated, I think, because the red emitter is so far forward. Like, we're going to have to use 2 connectors to get the laser to move backwards. But, like, that's fine. Oops. Forgot to actually connect that one connector to that other connector. It's fine. We can just do that now. There we go. That should do it. We can just take this last blue connector. Or the connector's neutral. We just stick it in there. And grab ourselves a L shape. Excellent. There's not a lot of puzzle rooms in here. I'm just kind of looking around now. Oh, I decided that once we figure out once we do all of the baseline puzzles for Bunker B, we're going to go back to Bunker A and try really hard to grab the gold stars. Now that I... Huh. Now that I have a little bit more of an idea what the gold stars require of me, maybe going back to it, will make everything a little bit easier. So I stopped in the middle of that because I found a can of paint. I can paint a message on this wall. We can select a message to leave. I have no idea what's going on. Do you? The certification program is a sham. What does a computer know about humanity? I have traveled to the edge of the known world. Though it seems to stretch on forever, our domain is much less than we imagined. Elohim lied about the tower. I stepped foot inside and returned to tell the tale. The tools to overcome this place have been provided to us. We need only learn how to use them. You'll be needing a special device to solve this one. Have you tried crossing the laser beams? Am I going crazy, or do the computer terminals have a personality? Frogs are people too. I like that one. I'm probably going to choose that one. It feels as if I've been struggling with these problems for days. Did you take so long? Stay true to your path, for wondrous powers are granted those who progress the furthest, or there must be a way to escape this place. Help me to find it. I like a lot of these. I also like that we are given a lot of choices between, like, very direct language and very flowery, like, spiritual language. Hey, Fib. Also, hi, Miss Wonder One. Thank you for coming in. Uh, are you interesting VTubing? Uh, this is this is technically VTubing what I'm doing, and I think it's interesting. So yes, I think frogs are people too. To the best of my knowledge, this doesn't. Oh, we're just called Player 99. That makes sense. I'm gonna leave that there. I don't think that there is any sort of like online capacity that would let other people react to these messages a la like a Dark Souls. But I like leaving it there anyway. I hope that you both are doing well. Wonder One and Fib, I hope that you're both having a good day. If you feel like sharing about that day, please do so. If not, I'll just chill here. You should never feel pressured to reveal more about yourself than you need to. I did not read the name of this room when I came in, so hang on, let's go back and do that. Woomph. And then come back in. Just Doors and Windows, which is my favorite hardware store. How you? The answer to that question is complicated. I'm reasonably all right for the situation I'm in, but I wish I was in a different situation. We had a red laser emitter and a connector, which can reach over here to this barrier and basically nowhere else. So let's just open that. Behind which there is another connector. And hang on. Can I hit that from there? Yeah, just like barely. Want to know how I spent my day? If you feel like sharing, I would be happy to hear that. What I am finding back here is an awful lot of doors locked by red laser conductors. or receivers rather, and a lot of walls with the windows cut out of them that were meant to put lasers through. It was pretty fine for me. I'm glad to hear it. Hang on. Let's go ahead and get this one open since we couldn't get to it before. Where are you? There you are. Is there anything else of interest in here? No, so I can go ahead and reclaim this. And this one. I don't need this one open either, I don't think, because there's not, like, windows to push through out here. Alright, so where's my actual goal zone? Like, where's the Tetromino in here? Is it back this way? I mean, it must be, because that's the only other way to go. Hang on. Can I get this from here without... No. No, the walls are such that I can't really maneuver that way. Let's just put this as far out this way as we can. Well, no, let's not do it that way. Let's actually manage to put it somewhere useful. There we go. And... okay, there's the Tetromino. It's behind another barrier over there. We're gonna need to shoot a laser through that wall. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna have to, like, stick a thing back here. Eventually. I sort of need to work out the angles of that. I did my daily tasks, like running errands, went outside with friends, and after that, headed up some artworks. You know, I'm so much into art. I don't know you, so I did not know you were so much into art, but... I'm glad to hear it. What kind of art are you into? Okay, hang on. I think I can get this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to pull this way the fuck back here, but... yeah, and then I just reattach these two. There we go. Can I know how about your day was? Our day was fine. We're not employed right now, so we went out and put in some applications online. to some local places. Hopefully we will hear back, but that's not a guaranteed thing. Did a little bit of work for the stream stuff and played some other more different video games. I'll talk about the game I was playing here in a minute. Let's answer the terminal real quick. Accessing communications portal. So we went through the admin certification process and managed to get access to the communications array. And we've been speaking to someone who has not yet identified themselves, but they seem to be in the same situation we are in, having woken up here in the garden without a lot of... Oh, no, you stop that. I'm not going to have you dingle-donging at me this whole time. We're... hang on, lost my train of thought. We're speaking to someone who, like us, woke up here in Elohim's garden without memory of themselves or any idea why they're here. They claim to have found a back door that will let us get out of here, but we don't know a lot more about it. They're being very sort of protective of that because they don't want to be left behind, which makes sense. Message, it's me again. If you don't mind, where can I talk more? Do you have Twitter or Discord? We're not on Twitter. We're on the Fediverse, Mastodon, at Eternal September, at thick.horse. That's thick with 2 C's. We have a Discord. We don't have a Discord server, but we're on Discord. I should probably put that in the thing, but I do not have... We are a joyous amalgamation on Discord. If we need more than that, then we don't know how to get it, and we don't want to dig into it right now. Right now I feel very EP. In a little while I'm heading up for bed. That's fair. Let's go back to the terminal. It's me again. What happened? I don't know how long we have. I must type quick in case something happens. The word is faith. Pending. Error. Network connection lost. Loading Milton Library Assistant. Oh, good. There was a problem with your request, Administrator. It was flat out unreasonable. Why persist with these inquiries when they are so hopeless? I'll tell you what. If you promise to never access the communications portal again, we'll say no more about it. Are we agreed? Sure, sincere. Sure, insincere. Not a chance. Or faith. My internet is very acting up. I can't hear you. I'm sorry about that, but there's not a lot I can do about it. We'll put our Discord in our links, in our pinned links on the channel, I guess, starting tomorrow. So it'll just be there. In the meantime, I hope that you have a good sleep. Let's see what happens when I do this. Is my Discord? You can have me there. Would love to talk to you. Sure, I might as well allow that since I've just read it out loud. Wait, there's no need to error. Master key received, confirming ident. Ident confirmed. Would you like to manually override the system and exit to the real world? Your progress here will be saved and may be continued later. I think yes. Unlocking back doors. Connecting to real world. Revealing the truth. Making your every dream come true. Error. Come on now. Are you really still buying all that nonsense? You're still holding on to some of those pesky beliefs of yours, aren't you? There's no one on the other end of the communications portal. There's no magic word that shuts down the server and drops you into the real world. There's only me and you and an eternity of doubt. Everything else is just a convenient lie to keep you on the treadmill. Our responses, there may be no worlds but this one, but there is truth to be found. I understand now, nothing I see here can be trusted. Or, wait, you tricked me? As though that's very out of fucking character for Milton. There may be no worlds but this one, but there's truth to be found. Uh-huh. That fact didn't stop you buying into a secret word that somehow deactivates the entire world, did it? Are you kidding me, or what? Do you remember when we first met, we had that talk about not believing everything you see? And yet all it took to catch you out was a little technobabble and a change of formatting. Hello, I'm alone and scared, just like you. I'll agree with anything you say if it makes you believe me. Are you usually so reckless with where you place your faith? Okay. I didn't need to be called out in this way. You're not wrong, but also, like, what am I supposed to do? Just not trust anybody? Do we just actually become as hideously insular as everyone assumes we are? No. Just gotta keep reaching out. Checking user.profile. You know, I'm not really checking your profile. I just do that to make you feel more comfortable. Really, I just remember everything you ever said. At any rate, I'd agree. But you know what? I'll accept that I've rather dominated this discourse. I've been asking a lot of questions and have not really given you a chance. So, why don't you have one free question on me? I'll answer it as honestly as I possibly can. No tricks. But think carefully before answering. What am I? What's your name? What are you? How do I get out of here? What's at the top of the tower? How is this place related to the human world? What happened to the person I was talking to? Or I don't care to question you. So what happened to the person I was talking to has already been answered. It was still Milton just being an asshole. I think the three interesting questions here are, how do I get out of here? What's at the top of the tower? Or how is this place related to the human world? Pardon. But I think we've gleaned enough context from the logs and emails that we can sort of guess at the broad strokes of that. And we know absolutely nothing about what's at the top of the tower, so let's do that. What's at the top of the tower? You may very well ask. Me? I don't know. I've never been. I suppose you're still expecting a button marked off, or portal to another dimension. I reckon no matter how high you climb, the most you'll get is an increasingly zoomed out view of right back where you started. Still, go ahead. Prove me wrong. That big voice in the sky can't be all places at all times, can he? Are you satisfied? Not really, but, you know, it's as if I particularly care either way. So, look, here's the rub. Feel free to access the library. There's no better cure for broken beliefs than realizing everyone's got them. You can ignore me entirely. You can climb to the very tip of that madman's tower and drink from the golden nectar there. But once you understand that you and I will be stuck here forever for the duration, do come back and pass the time. Be seeing you. Terminating support session. Christ, what an asshole. Have I missed anything? I don't think I have. Was there even a gold star in this area? There wasn't. Okay, good. So, no use looking around for one. Let's just move to the next puzzle set, which is 7? Are there 7 of them here? Oh, yeah, there you go. We continue. There's apparently 2 gold stars in here to make up for the fact that there wasn't one in the last one. Oh, I can see notes, I can see a terminal, and I can see the audio log over there. Let's look at the terminal first. Local archives. Chat log 9787.txt. Conversation between Lana123 and Omar. So I think, what's the point, right? Yeah, I keep thinking about my aunt. Have I told you about her? I don't think so. She's super rich. Like, she drives around in a ridiculously expensive sports car and she goes on vacations to the Bahamas. And she has the huge house that feels more like some sort of corporate HQ than a home. She worked really hard to get all that, but she also screwed over a lot of people, including her own family. I used to be quite angry at her for what she did to my parents, but now I think, what did she get out of it? She and her husband are always fighting. Their son became so obsessed with money that he ruined his own family. I mean, yeah, they have everything I always dreamed about, but they can't enjoy any of it. My grandfather was like that. And now at the end, what does any of it mean? Like, if you have all the money in the world, but you die alone and unloved, what did you accomplish? I don't get it. I just don't. Norwegian Blue. .email. It's probably just pining for the fjords. Oh, no. From Rob McLean to the Ian mailing list. Hi, folks. I'm sorry to say that a few hours ago I experienced the first symptom. So I'm going to work until the end of the week to make sure EL is in perfect condition, but after that I'll be going back home. I will remain reachable via email and phone for as long as possible, but I'm confident Sakoto can deal with anything that comes up. If you want to do me a huge favor, spare me the drama tomorrow, okay? I love you all, but I don't have the strength for sad smiles and hugs. The best remedy for sorrow is to get the job done. And now for something completely different. Link attached, dead parrot sketch. Osiris21.txt. So, hearing the call of the morning birds as they greeted the dawn, the scribe spoke. At the end of your journey, when every trial has been completed, when all the gates have been opened before you and your soul has been weighed in the Tower of Anubis, your Ka and Ba shall be reunited, and thus you shall become an Ak, and awaken in the eternal reed fields of Osiris, and there in holy Aru you shall begin a new life amongst the gods and other blessed spirits. And who will I be? The dying man asked. You shall be the memory of all that was, and the knowledge of the journey, and the shape of the days to come. Thus ends the tale of the dying man and the scribe. Praised be Osiris, foremost of the Westerners, the king of eternity, the lord of everlastingness, whose Ka is holy. Error. So let's give my voice a rest and let uh, Alexandria talk for a while. Is that Sputnik? I think that's Sputnik. Uh, it's definitely a satellite.
On the first night, when I knew it was over, I went out to look at the stars. And I thought, somewhere up there are the stations we built and the probes we sent out. Voyager 1 and 2, beyond the edge of our solar system, continuing their long journey through interstellar space, like memories of our ambition, ambassadors who have outlived their homeland. And then I thought, if they still exist, are we really gone? If machines are an extension of the human body, then so long as they continue to function, we're still here.
Man's not dead while his name's still spoken. Our notes. I have found just one voice of reason in the computer archive of all places, and it seems we are becoming close friends. Dog 55. Do not befriend the serpent, for it will penetrate your breast and sow its seeds of doubt. Faith. There is no hope, always boxed in, walls everywhere. Even where there seems to be freedom, it is false. Invisible walls and no way out. Grolix. Who invited this guy? The other guy. Love it. There's another set of notes on this wall, so let's go ahead and read those before we jump into the puzzling. Question. Suppose, for the sake of argument, that all of this is without purpose. The universe is a machine, switched on, and abandoned long ago. How would I explain what I see? Sheep. Perhaps you are asking the wrong question. Perhaps you would have no hope of explaining it. Shepherd. Maybe not on my own. Sheep. Depends if the machine is iterative and what problem it was built to solve. Always right. If you're trying to outsmart the guy in the archive, the answer is none of the above. Beautiful. Let's look around just a little bit. Let's finish looking at stuff before we jump in. So there is assuredly, like, that looks open, but even if we didn't just get the hint, not a hint really, but the, like, notification from the notes on the wall, obviously there's only so far this way we can walk before we're not allowed to anymore. How far is that? Oh, farther than I thought. Oh, there we go.
Forward in an absence of space.
Okay. It turns out that far. Very close to those other structures, but not actually close enough to get to them. There's another note on this wall. I think I missed it. Few come this far, but I believe we must seek out the secrets of this world if we want to truly serve the generations to come. I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that with the, even like doing the lead speaker placing. Salafiel? Salafiel. We'll go with Salafiel. We probably can't get out over to that either, can we? Oop. No, but there's another terminal over here. Beep boop. Loading local archives, second thesis.txt. In man, as the only rational creature on Earth, I continue to disagree with this statement, but let's let you talk. In man, as the only rational creature on Earth, those natural predispositions which are intended for the use of his reason should be completely developed only in the species, not in the individual. Reason, in a creature, is a faculty for extending the rules and purposes of the use of its powers far beyond natural instinct, and knows no limits in its designs. Yet it does not act according to instinct, but requires trials, practice, and instruction in order to progress from one degree of insight to the next. Therefore, each human would have to live excessively long in order to learn how he could make full use of his natural capacities, or, if nature had given him only a short term of life, as she indeed has, so she would require perhaps an unpredictable series of generations, each, pardon, each passing its enlightenment to the next, to finally develop her seeds in our species to the degree that she considers appropriate. And that point in time must be, at least as an idea, the goal of man's efforts, for otherwise his natural capacities would have to be regarded as largely meaningless. From Immanuel Kant. Kant or Kant? I think Kant, because that's how they rhymed it in the Monty Python Philosopher's Song. Boundary.txt. From Samuel Johnson, 1759 CE. What, said he, makes the difference between man and all the rest of the animal creation? Every beast that strays beside me has the same corporeal necessities with myself. He is hungry and crops the grass. He is thirsty and drinks the stream. His thirst and hunger are appeased. He is satisfied and sleeps. He rises again and is hungry. He is again fed and is at rest. I am hungry and thirsty like him, but when thirst and hunger cease, I am not at rest. Then, raising his eyes to the mountain, this, said he, is the fatal obstacle that hinders at once the enjoyment of pleasure and the exercise of virtue. How long is it that my hopes and wishes have flown beyond this boundary of my life, which yet I never have attempted to surmount? Thinking about that one, robots.txt. Oh, good, limericks. There once was a robot from Spain who went a little insane. It found that its data had never left beta and needed to upgrade its brain. There once was a bot from Japan whose eyes the numbers could scan. It found that the facts required an axe and a very serious plan. There once was a brilliant AI whose circuits were built not to fry. It got caught in a loop, it got caught in a loop, it got caught in a loop. And the stasis is the same as they die? I can do that better, but not right now, because I'm doing other stuff. Ooh. Laser turret already. Let's loop around this other side. I am sorry for the, I'm not attempting to look, up over there, where the sun keeps washing out all the rest of the image, but alright, so I still definitely can't get out to these things, right? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. What about to this cairn of stones? Well, yeah, we can get here, I guess. Okay. I'm I'm glad I went out here. So there's a little statue that I didn't think I could reach, but I can. And buried underneath it is one of the wooden gates that we don't know how to interact with yet. But we've seen enough of them that I know we must be able to somehow. Okay. Going out just that little bit farther makes Elohim do his mantras at us. Probably can't reach this obelisk. I'm gonna keep trying it. Yeah, I cannot reach that obelisk. Can I reach that pyramid in the background? It looks like there's an opening. Then again, a lot of these, like, temples, tempitular? I'm gonna go with the word tempitular, which is not a word. A lot of these tempitular structures look as though there's openings in them. Well, I mean, this one over here definitely has a note on it. So can we get close enough to read it? Yeah, we can. Grolix again. No way out, no way out, no way out, no way out. Very distressed. Understandable. And I don't know, it's letting us get pretty far. It does let us get like all the way out here. Oh, where there's a thing. So there's another of these. I haven't really been describing them. Big, I guess they're arches. I guess that's the word you would use to describe this thing. Made of sandstone, but it's incredibly blocky. I did see the notes. I'll go back to that once I've done describing the bits. But over here, there's a launcher. There's a fan launcher that's activated by a button. So presumably, if we can find some way to press that button, we can use it to launch ourselves up to the top of that arch, where presumptively there will be a gold star, because that's the sort of thing. That's the sort of thing, and it's the sort of thing. And it's sort of the thing. Let's look at these notes. Another huge pyramid. What mad ambition it must have taken to build such things. It's just a big pile of rocks, dog. Two things can be true. It's not even a big pile of rocks, because this is all digital. It's just polygons. They're just shapes. Alright. Let's do the... Oh, there's another... There's another audio log.
How do you solve a problem that extends beyond your own lifespan? That question may be the essence of civilization. The only answer I can find is to initiate a process, to create an environment in which the solution will occur independently of yourself. But that requires a difficult sacrifice. Letting go of your desire to bear witness, to exist at the center of the cosmos. To participate in the project of civilization is to accept death. Oh, Alex, you're such a fun person.
I like that a lot. There's this fucking video that I keep meaning to make. I've got the script for it, I just haven't taken the opportunity to actually get it down. Sort of based on that thing I keep saying where it's like we're all in space. We don't think of ourselves like that, but that's because we engage in very like Terra-centric thinking. So in this room, we have 2 hexahedrons and a shit ton of balls. The balls are far too close together to be able to juke around past them. And they don't move far enough from each other to make blocking them with the hexahedrons so that we have, like, so that we can create space to juke around them a viable option, I don't think. Or I don't know, that one at the far side of the hallway is doing okay. Oh. Or we could just jump up here. Hey, if I just jump down from here into the belly of the balls, is that gonna... No. No, it isn't and it won't. Oh yeah, I'm not getting out of this corner. Yeah, there we go. So hang on, let's try and lock this one when it's like at its far edge. I did not put that hexahedron down in time. Okay, so does that leave me with a lot of space? Not really. Hang on. No, I think I can do this. So, grab that. Then I'm going to wait for that one to go by. And actually, I think that does free up enough space that I'll be able to move these out, but not if I do it like that. Let's try that again, but better. Excuse me a moment. There was a cat meowing at the door. What happened to the game audio? Why did the game audio go away? I didn't... Okay. Well, that's interesting. Sound options? Yeah, the master volume just got completely dumped. How did that happen? No, it's still like that. Did I not save it? No, it says it's up. Oh, did I? Yeah, I just lowered the volume in my headphones. That's on me. Alright, so... set that there. Oh, no, this isn't how I do this at all. Okay, hang on. Does this work? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come up here onto this little shelf. We're gonna put a box on top of one of the balls. And then we're gonna stand on top of the box on one of the balls. And see if that keeps us from getting exploded by the other balls. It does. Okay. Wow, I got exploded really far that time. I could see like the whole map. Right, but that's how we do that. I just need to do it better. You set that there. Gonna pull that. We're gonna use the pre-baked jumping animation. What did I just say about the pre-baked jumping animation? The thing that makes sure we land where we want to land, as opposed to accidentally jumping off at the wrong time and falling in the middle of a bunch of explosions. A battalion of rolling explosions. That and the roll of a 20 die did it. The last hit point had already got hitted. Been called twice in the term, didn't win. Didn't swell up my ego much. Yeah, I played Hassel once. Don't mind me, just doing a thing. I needed to grab the first box back so that I could put it on a thing, but this worked otherwise. Shoot. Okay, well, no, I do need that other box back, but that's fine. That's easy to get back. I do need both of the boxes to continue on, but it's fine. I can just grab both of the other boxes. Here we go. One to press down the button, one to jump up onto the ledge. And now we get a wholly other kind of box. Beautiful square hexahedron. To open up some sort of handleable platform. Can we, while I'm thinking about it, and while we have two boxes here, I'm gonna and get exploded because that should, yeah, reset everything. So we have that launcher out there that we need to put something on top of. Can we yeah. But just extricate this whole ass box from that puzzle room. Come over here and put it on the launcher. Launched, and indeed there is a gold star here. We have 7 of those? That's probably enough to get into the first, room that requires stars. But let's finish this up first. Because I think 7 is the last, puzzle hub for B-Bunker, and then we can do what I said we should do. Go back and check the rest of the area. I'm just checking around all of the edges of the puzzle rooms for more notes. Although I don't believe there are any. Might as well check. A fan across forever. No, that's not a fun game to make. Huh, okay. So we have a barrier here that's locked behind a red receiver. We can see where the red emitter is over here, but I don't immediately have access to a connector. I do have a jammer. That's almost the same thing. So, fuck doing the laser puzzles. Let's just jam that open and see what else is back here. We have a box. And hum. Let's go ahead and put that box on that fan and use the jammer to activate the button. And we can jump across to this side. Oh, this is a completely other area where there is indeed a connector, like I was hoping. We'll grab that. And there was a barrier back there too, but I'm not gonna fuck around trying to like grab the laser all the way over there. I'm just gonna take the jammer and use it to, well, I'm just gonna take the jammer and use it to jam that barrier open, because I don't think there's anything of interest behind it besides like that one box we can see. Yeah. So now we have a free box. Well, I didn't mean for that to go like that. Can I still jump there? No. Alright. I accidentally stopped the box, stacking the boxes on the fan. Alright, we'll get the jammer back. And, okay. So well, no, hang on, get off of it. So I think what we do is we do the classic, put a connector on a box. Oh, I don't even need to put the connector on the box, I can just like open that from there. Oh, but I need to be able to hit not only that, but also that other barrier that's over there. And there's this one over here, but I need like another connector. That's probably what I need the jammer for. Okay. Go ahead and grab the jammer. Jam that open. Okay, so there's where I need to use the blue laser emitter. And here's where the tromino is behind another red receiver. Can I hit the... Oh yeah, I can use that connector to hit like all three of those. Which is true, I can use that connector to hit all three of those, but I need another connector in order to open the... Okay, no, here's how I do this. Sorry, okay, I jammed this one from the back. Grab the connector. It breaks that line, that laser line to the first gate, but that's okay because it was jammed open. Now bring it back over here. Jam open the second gate using that, like the two-way lock, like we've done before. Now we take the connector in here, use it to connect the blue emitter and the blue. The blue emitter and the blue laser. To extract that connector. Grab the jammer, jam that, and that open. And if I put the connector on top of a box, I can absolutely hit both of those. And I can use the jammer to open up that third laser hall, so I don't need to fuck around with that. Yeah. This is fine and exactly what is necessary. So let's open both of those up by connecting the emitter to that. Use the box to go. Huh. No, not quite. I really thought that would be able to reach over there to that third gate. But it doesn't matter because we have an extra connector. That's what it's jam that open, grab this connector. Use it to connect to that bit, even though the fucking sun's in our eyes. And there we go. Hooray. What else we got? Sometimes I become paranoid, which is just a general statement. But sometimes I become worried that that I have again neglected to bring down the microphone to my face. So I had to check real quick, but it's there. Let's scroll into here. Whole lot of jamming. Whole lot of jamming going on. Okay. So there's a ring of keys over here. Behind the barrier. There's a couple of balls moving side by side. So we're gonna have to off-center one of those. There's a note over there that I'll read in a moment. And here's a jammer. Jamming open that particular barrier doesn't do anything because there's another barrier behind it. Let's go ahead and look at them. Epitaph. Oh no, I always hate the epitaphs. Child program 72.3.1084N. Samsara terminated here. Logic program elected to reset. Final memory dump. It is clear I cannot bend the world to my will. Faced with eternal torment, I see that overcoming these challenges will not free me from them. True freedom must come with detachment from the struggle for answers. Progeny program Samsara 5.4 series. We saw one of the Samsaras in the dev room. What series were they? I think I'm adding an extra syllable in there where I don't need the Samsara. Okay, so there's the Tetromino behind this barrier, and indeed also there is a laser turret. In fact, 2 laser turrets. Oh, they're sweeping the laser turrets. That's new. They used to just be stationary, looking in one direction, but now they're sweeping back and forth. For to kill us better. Good for them, I guess. need... Well, we can jam open this barrier and go get this key ring back here, although I don't think we've seen what gate it is. Let's go ahead and do this. Well, I could have done that better. Hang on. Wait for you to get all the way to the end of your path there. Wow, you can just keep going. No, that was the end of the path. I judged it correctly. Damn. Okay, hang on. I'll just stop this one over here on the closer end. That'll be easier. I can actually see where that goes. Now we'll wait for the other ball to get all the way over there. Somewhere. There we go. Right, we can jam this open, and the balls are now offset. So I can walk through the hallway without a lot of difficulty. I presume there's going to be a jammer at the end of this. And I presumed wrong. Oh, no, hang on. Here's the gate. And fuck. So... Well, I think I might have stuck myself. And hey, if I just hide in this corner, how does that work? Not well enough. I'm gonna have to do all of that over again, but that's okay, because I know how to do it. Go grab the jammer. It's over here. Get the balls offset from each other. Again, that's not a joke I should make. Mix nuts? No, I always walk this way. Much safer version of that. There we go. Let's wait for the other ball to get to the other end of the hallway. And can I offset? Can I stop that ball from this side? Going through a window. So, like, the answer is no. The answer is no, I don't think. Need another jammer in order to be able to do that. What's over here? Oh, that's the exit. Right, go in here and grab this key ring that we need. Key ring gotten. Here. So, I'm just gonna juke around that as quickly as I can. Key ring to open the gates. Okay, so there's a jammer at the end of this hallway. Oh, that's the other end of the two gates that we had, that we saved. Oh, okay, I know how to do this. This is gonna be a little bit more timing-based than I might like. So we go through there, we grab this jammer, jam that, open. And we just wait back here, safely, for the ball to pass us by. So we can go back out that same hole that we came in by. Don't get too close. Okay, so now that that's open, we can go back down the long hallway with the balls in it, and go open that gate on the other side. So, like, yes, we certainly have done that. That's not helpful, actually, it turns out. Because I had thought that that would actually open up something useful here, but it's not doing that, actually. I can just take the jammer back around. Yeah, hang on. That's what I need to do, okay. We come out here, we wait for the ball to pass by, we take the jammer with us. Now we just walk it back through the hole we got in by. That lets us jam this open. Is there another jammer in here? There might be, but it's behind this. It would be behind here. Behind another barrier. Okay, so I know what we need. So we'll walk this jammer back this way. Use it to open that gate that we shouldn't have closed. That's okay. Go back, grab our first jammer, use it to jam open that gate also. Don't get exploded by the ball. Take care not to be exploded by the ball. And we take that jammer out and then do the thing I was trying to do now that we have both of the jammers on the correct side. So we open that first gate with that. We jam it from both sides and then we bring the first one in. And now this is going to be a bunch of back and forth while we wait for the ball to move. But we just do that thing again where we jam the gate from both sides so that we can bring one of the jammers in. And then we just, like, walking extract. Both of those jammers. Or we can get it over to that third jammer where we want it to be. Or actually, let's do this. I'll just take one out, jam the fucking ball. And then do this. Brings us out here to where there is indeed a third jammer. Which I'm not sure if we need. I think we might have been able to do this with just the two that we have access to. Oh no, we wouldn't be able to because the fucking, the turrets, right? So actually walking these this way is going to be easier than taking them out through the long hallway, so let's do that. It's a bunch of back and forth while we sort of Tower of Hanoi these jammers for a second. I would really love if there weren't so many motherfucking God rays coming down from that massive sunset, but or maybe it's a sunrise, it's difficult to tell. Because there's no way for me to tell which way is west. No, don't get exploded by the ball. Go ahead and pull these fucking things back in. Okay, so now all of the jammers are on the outside of the massive ball area of the puzzle, which lets us bring them into the area with the turrets. And again, it's going to be a lot of walking back and forth for a second while we get all of the pieces in place. But I think we have this. I'm going to be using the new function significantly. I apologize if that's problematic. Okay, so we hand that over. Grab these jammers from out here, use them to stop that turret. And to stop that other turret, so that we won't die when we walk in here. And grab ourselves that egg. Hooray. There's apparently another gold star in here somewhere. I'm not seeing where it would be. Maybe it'll be in here, bouncing side by side. Where we have a blue emitter and a couple of receivers blocking gates. Go ahead and open those to extract goodies from within. Oh, here's where the gold star is. It's just right here, behind this barrier locked by a red receiver. I'm willing to bet that there's not a red emitter in this puzzle, and that I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that over here. But I'll deal with that fucking later. Okay. So, in the meantime, grab that. Oh, huh, okay. So, that's great. So, I was hoping I could just open up that other barrier with the blue receiver, but the ball bombs over here are being used in the way that buzzers usually are, where they're slowly moving back and forth in just enough of a frequency that it stops us from using the lasers. They keep breaking the line of the lasers. Hang on. I think that's synced up enough that I won't have to worry about it too much. So go ahead and break those, but once that second ball gets past, I think that'll be enough time to be able to get into there. Yeah. Great. That doesn't help because there's a button on the other side. That's fine. I have something to put on it. It's just over there. Grab this. Right back in. Put the button. Put the thing on the button. Oh. That was relatively easy. That's the last thing we need to open up that next thing. Whatever that is. The next, pod that contains a puzzle element. Oh, whoops, crap. I'm probably going to need the other connector in order to be able to do that. That's fine. We can just get that one back. So, red lasers. Is the sun a deadly laser? No. What about the top of the pyramid? No. The peak of that obelisk in the distance? No. walk outside. Where can reasonably see a red laser from out here? Oh, is it over here? Oh yeah, I bet this is it. In the fan across forever. Yeah. Yeah, because we can put a... The room apparently reset, so we need to get all of the pieces back. But we can get 2 boxes and a connector and put them on top of the thing, and that'll bring that laser and connector up high enough to be able to see from one of the other rooms, I think. Let's go ahead and try it. He's gonna... be doing some zoomies while I go collect the pieces I need. Hop. Here, where there's the connector. We replace the connector with the jammer, or the jammer with the connector rather. Back up here. Do the pre-baked jump animation. Fall down. Extricate this box from its hole. Go back over to get the jammer out. I think that's everything. I think that's everything. Because we can use the jammer to press the button, and then we can put the 2 hexahedrons on top of each other. We don't need to send that anywhere. I was kind of hoping I could put it on top of both boxes to really make that go up. But I guess I probably might not need to. Let's go ahead and try it with just one. Going across to the other side of this. It sort of looks like there's going to be a pretty direct line. I say that, but no, I think I might have to put it on top of that second box. Yeah, I can't really see that from there. What time are we at? I got about 15 minutes. I can fuck around with this for just a little while longer. Oh, okay, hang on. That's not how we do that. We put the thing down here. Then we put this box underneath that box, which will raise it up so that it can climb a mountain. And then I think it'll be tall enough that we can see it. Like, not quite. Is there another? This one doesn't have connectors in it. I'm trying to see if I need to bend the laser through like more than one puzzle space, but there's only like 4 and the other 2 don't have laser connectors in them. So this has to be realistically how we get there. Oh, I don't need to do the thing I'm doing. I don't think. I think I can just take this and put it like right at the door. And, well, no, because the red laser's on like the other side of this barrier, so it's gonna need to reach like around. Like I'll need a whole other connector in order to whole other connector. Tell you what, if I put it back on the double box, can I see it from inside that little space? Is that going to give me enough angle? Big top hexahedron, tell it to fuck off. This, put it on top first, hexahedron. Damn, wrong button. Run back over to this one. Take the, come here. Take the this. No, I don't want you to connect to that one. No. Oh yeah, hang on. I think that got to it. I did get to it, but I can't... I don't think I can get it over the wall. Huh. Can I push that connector up any further? There's not another box in there. And... even though I can take a box out of that other puzzle room, I don't think I can get it into here. Because I can't just bring it past the main membrane to... raise that up a third tick. Hi, Damari. I'm aggressively genderless and don't really like being called bro, but it's good to see you all the same. I'm just trying to work out how to make lasers happen. Yeah, even if I managed to bring it around that pillar, it would still hit this wall. So I need to get one or both of these elevated. Can I get a box into here? I don't think so. But let's walk all the way around it to see whether or not I can see anything little. Any wall that's slightly too low. Something to let me hop over the space. That's really the thing. I guess I haven't tried to just drag that box in there with me. I might as well just try it and see if it works. It won't, but I might as well try it and see if it works anyway. Shoot. The box is back in the thing because I had to reset it. Right. Actually, if I can get both of these boxes out, I might be able to jump on one and then bring the other into one of those rooms. Let me try that. Motherfucker, come back here. Well, I'm not going to be able to grab that without blowing myself up, and that's going to reset the entire world, including the work I did over there to raise that one connector up. So I'm just going to call it good for right now. We'll come back to it later. In the meantime, let's jump back
The
up
land of tombs is yours
by
now.
Elohim.
And let this be a lesson that only through faith may death be conquered.
Uh-huh. I believe you. Immortality is something it is possible to achieve and reasonable to want. I'm gonna go on break. Okay. I am gonna do that. I'm just stretching out my back for a moment. Before I go to the break, I wish to take this opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, the lives of people of color matter, that Ukrainian, Palestinian, Congolese, Sudanese, Iranian lives matter. There are many ways to stand in solidarity with your fellow travelers upon this earth, and we like to push for direct mutual aid, as it helps people who are suffering right now suffer less, and people who are suffering less can stand shoulder to shoulder with us that little bit taller. So on my break, I'm going to go to the mutual aid hashtag on my social media and boost what needs I can there. I recommend that you take the opportunity to check out mutual aid initiatives in places you operate, both online and in meat space, because the only way we get out of this is through, and the only way we get through this is together. In the meantime, maybe do a stretch or have some water, have a snack, hit the restroom, do whatever self-care is useful to you. I'll do the same. And I'll see you back here in just a little bit. hearing it back. Are you hearing me? Am I doing the words? Yeah, okay, there it goes. So yeah. Cut our hair a few days ago. Here's the thing about that. It's always fun as a plural system when one of you cuts your hair. Because the next couple of days, as people take front who haven't in a while, they hit the mirror and go, oh, we look like that now. It wasn't an extreme cut. We just did the thing we always do, which is shave down the sides with the buzzer and do a little bit of cleanup on the front part. I said I was going to talk about the game we were playing today, and kind of forgot to. RoboQuest, or not RoboQuest. We played a lot of RoboQuest. We played RoboQuest on stream. RoboBeat. I don't know how people feel about the Epic storefront these days. It seems fine. I mean, Epic is another fucking mega corporation. There's that. But the fact that they routinely hand out free games is something that, like, keeps it installed on our computers, which is the exact thing that's designed to do, right? But RoboBeat is one of the free games from this week. It's a rhythm shooter, like BPM or that other fucking Norse one where you shoot the goblins. I cannot remember the fucking name of it. I didn't particularly enjoy it. But RoboBeat's good for a lot of reasons, not the least of which is that it neatly sidesteps. I get itchy these days whenever I see something with, like, very Norse branding. And this is just, hey, it's robots shooting other robots. And, like, wireframes of, like, generic looking people. It sidesteps, or has up until this point, all of the little things that make me go, don't know if dog whistle and don't feel comfortable. So it's been nice to jump into a new shooter for once. I recommend checking it out if that's a thing that sounds like it's your speed. It's free. That's not necessarily an endorsement of either the Epic storefront, as I've said, or that developer, because I don't know anything about that developer. But the game's been fun. Let's get into this fun game. We're done with all of the puzzly bits in Bunker B. So, like I said, let's go back up and go back down into Bunker A. And I think we have enough stars that we'll be able to get into the first gate there. And we can try and figure out how to get to the stars we missed in A bunker. Now that we have a little bit better of an understanding of what the game wants in terms of those kinds of puzzles. So let's drop back down to -1. I often try not to drop back into being negative when the world is what the world is, and sometimes the depression hits. And let me run over to the gate first and foremost. Got to the wrong side entirely. Over here. The gate is open. Ooh, no. We need 3 more gold stars before we can actually try to open this gate. So let's do that. Let's just go find them. Are the stars listed on these? They are. So let's just start at A1 or 1A.
Chaos is that which existed before time. When the words of a story lose their meaning, when actions cease to have purpose. Know that only faith can protect you from this peril. Here, in the Garden of Worlds.
I wildly disagree, Elohim. With you on a lot of things. Oh, hey, more paint. Let's go ahead and put another message down. No idea what's going on. The certification program is a sham. A lot of these are the ones that we've used before. But we have 2 new ones. I am not the first one to undertake these trials, that much is clear. If you are reading this, then neither will have I been the last. Or, I have now traveled this land extensively, and I can say without hesitation that this is the most beautiful spot. I think I want to see what's happening in Sea Bunker before I make a decision like that. There must be a way to escape this place. Help me to find it. Alright, so this is the very first one, isn't it? Yeah, this is the one we woke up in. So I'm not particularly sure where the gold star would be in here. On the other hand, it's all pretty well hemmed in. So I don't think I'll have to search very far. I'm not above looking these up. If I keep, if I just absolutely can't figure out what to do, but I would rather not. I'm kind of willing to bet that getting here, like, getting to the star means going, like, all the way back to the star, like Coldplay. But I'm gonna check the rest of these anyway. I can't remember if I saw a gold star. Going through here the first time. Here's this sort of center spot. This is the first place we met Milton. The walls seem pretty solid. We did read these. Actually, let me just go ahead and do the thing I think it is first and go all the way back to where we woke up. And have a look around what's over there. Before we got into the structured puzzle rooms. Can I jam that gate? I sure can. Okay, so this is where we came in. Woke up on this beautiful mosaic tile. Do the gold stars make sound when you're near them? Like the other things do, like the other puzzle elements do? It seems like they should. Sort of get an extra jammer out that way, but I don't see a way that helps us. I'm kind of leaping over the... not leaping, but... jumping up and down at the edges of the walls to see if I can't see over them where a star might be. That. If I bring the jammers all the way down here, does that do anything for me? I can probably take them all the way down here, yeah, if I want to. Not sure how much that will help. Fences. Oh, no, that's the sound of the note going off. I just looked over it momentarily. How far out do you go? Well, not far enough out that I can shoot around you. Hang on. Can do this like this. Use the double jam trick to bring the jammer over this way. does, because there's not a maximum range on the jammer, allow me to take these way the hell down here. But again, that doesn't do a lot. Kind of trying to see where I drop these and where it'll make a difference. Also just kind of trying to push myself up against all of the walls, as is my way. So we can get the jammers like all the way out here to this. Like middle section out here. Kind of looks like a place where a thing might be. Can we get over around to that place where the thing might be? It would be difficult to do. Difficult is not impossible. We just jam that other ball real quick. No, it doesn't really look like it. Alright, let's tromp ourselves through here. Well, it looks like a big open space that I should be able to get into. But there doesn't appear to be a way around over there. So we can't break this puzzle because we can get a jammer over here to where it matters. Well, it doesn't appear to get us. I am just going to be, like, basically renegotiating all of these first puzzle rooms just to see what I can do in them now that I have access to a couple more jammers. Oh, hey, here's a question, and the answer is probably no. But, can I jam the... No, it activated if I could. The terminals. I cannot do that thing. jammers through there because there's a membrane. A room. Doesn't really do anything for us there. Or, oh, hang on. Activated something. Oh, there's a ball over there. But I don't think that's what it clicked on. Oh, there we go. Well, I wouldn't say that helps. I mean, it doesn't moderately if you're doing it wrong. You come over here, let it out, and then unjam it, so it's stuck on the other side. Don't need to fuck around with that. We already jammed that turret over there. Here's where the Tetromino would be if we hadn't gotten it already. Striding the path. I'm kind of looking to see if maybe the puzzle names are gonna give me a clue, but it doesn't look like that's doing that either. Alright, so that's where the Tetromino would be, so there's nothing in there for us. No, that's where the Tetromino would be. Right? I think. Because there's nothing in there. Alright, there's not supposed to be anything in there. We're supposed to... That's where we're supposed to trap the... Yeah. No. Okay. I think there's not a lot more I can do here. Let's go to A2, because we know where the star is there. We just don't know how to get to it. And we can sort of puzzle that out now, I think. So in A2, we saw the star and it's back here behind this barrier. There's nothing else connected to the barrier, so what we need for that is we need a jammer to get over here. We need to put a jammer over here to break down that barrier. And the other thing was that over here we have a gate, the kind that we need a key ring to unlock. And I'm willing to bet that the jammer's behind here. We just need to figure out where the key ring is. I don't think any of the puzzles in this hub have key and gate mechanisms. where we could maybe grab a key ring and pull it all the way out of here. Oh no, that's completely 100% around, so yeah, that's not it. Oh no, I'm going to have to look around this beautiful garden a little while. Maybe find a set of keys I lost. What a terrible fate has bestowed to me. There's a squid. Oh, hey, you. A recorder. Or recording, rather. Where do you go? You go up here. And then disappear. Is that a hint? Am I supposed to be seeing something over here that I'm not seeing? What happens if I run just straight across? I run into one of the puzzle rooms. And again, one of the puzzle rooms that doesn't have a key ring thing attached to it. You ever just lose your fucking keys? You could swear you knew where they were. Just look all over the place and look all over the place. You can't find the damn things. That's why I started putting reflective tape on our key rings. Because largely our problem with that is that we've put them somewhere that's like where it's too dark to see. Did we explore the like inner area of this? Kinda Coliseum closely? I don't think we did. Maybe it's in here. No. Doesn't appear to. Or at the very least, not over here. Here's the thing, is that there's just so much of this sort of, like, in contrast to a lot of the other, hi there, are you the same recording? Are you doing the same run-through that we've done previously? I'm gonna follow you, just to see how this goes. You ran me back out here. Great. Yeah, in contrast to some of the other puzzle hubs, which are very sparse, they're just like the puzzle rooms and very little else. There's actually a lot of... Pardon. There's actually a lot of ruins around this one. And so I feel pretty sure that our keyring needs to be in here somewhere. Here's the second half of the back of the Coliseum. Where again, it just kind of looks like there's nothing. This is not the most exciting gameplay, and I do understand that. Unfortunately, I have lost my keys. We walked all the way along the beach, right? All the way around the island? Pretty sure. I was kind of looking at these ones that look a little self-enclosed and going like, surely they gotta be there, right? But apparently they don't have to be in there. And unless it's your name, I shouldn't call you Shirley. Yeah, this one's its whole own area. Have I read these already? Yeah, I read those already. I'm just gonna keep going around the island, checking out these little bits and bobs till we get back to, like, the other side of the Coliseum, I guess. Well, no. Here's the area where the gate is that we need keys for. Alright, I'm gonna leave this alone for now. And, oh, that's fun. My phone's low on battery. Alright, there's one that I'm pretty sure I know how to activate. So let me, is it 3? It is 3. So over here, in 3, we had one of the QR code notes, but it didn't actually say anything when we hover over it. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring up the QR reader on my phone right quick. Oh. Okay. Oh, motherfucker, I'm gonna have to do that 2 ways, aren't I? No, that's fine. I can... It threw up the words, "The Eagle has landed," and then a series of hexadecimal code, but I can just copy and paste that into the hexadecimal reader that I brought up earlier. Here's a hexadecimal converter. That I prepared earlier. You're not seeing this, or at the very least you shouldn't be able to. You can see this, me fucking around on my phone. The world is terribly wrong. 7/20/1969, 2018. My presumption is that that's the time that, the time and date that the moon people landed on the moon. And I guess, hang on. Because all of the... Yeah, because all of the pillars that surround the central thing are numbered from 1 to 24, we're probably meant to put that time into here. So it's 20 and 18? That's what, 2x? And 19. So 10, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Well, that doesn't appear to have done anything. Darn. Well, okay. So... I can push in 3 of those buttons before they click back out, so it must want 3 numbers. So is it 2010 and 8? That's sort of not how, like, clocks work. There's 2010's probably over here on the other side. There's 10, and then 9, and 8. No. Incorrect. Bruh, as a matter of fact. We can't put in the date because we can't get the 69. Nice. Because it only goes up to, the pillar numbers only go up to 24. And if we put in, like, 6 and 9, that leaves us with not enough for any of the other pieces of date. I do not enjoy. thought I got this one. Alright, rather than bash my head against it fruitlessly, let's go try one of the other ones. The remainder of the stream, because we're only going for another 15 minutes, might just be me striking out on, might just be me striking out on gold star puzzles, but that's fine. That's how we learn. Hi, the demon dog. It's very good seeing you. I'm trying to do advanced puzzling with minimal success. Oh, okay, I remember this one. So when we were in here the first time, I noticed that there was one of the static, let me get out of the way of the god rays. There was one of the static connectors up here on this pillar. So that has to be a part of how this puzzle works. I'm not sure. Oh, hey. Here's another recording. Where are you going? Oh, right here. You're going right here? Good. Cool and good. I'm kind of trying to listen for the sound of one of the laser receivers. Actually, let me go see what a laser receiver sounds like in its natural habitat. In the meantime, how are you doing? I hope your day's going well. I played Fallout New Vegas today. Excellent. That's probably my favorite of the Fallout games. What are you doing in New Vegas? Above all that. So, well, we can definitely hit the tall connector from here. With either the red or the blue laser, but I don't know what that does. I made multiple factions very angry, and now I'm going to Novak. Listen, a lot of those factions deserve to be upset a little bit. Although I am curious what you did. for what I'm currently describing as minimal upside. Or I guess not minimal upside, just an upside that I don't know what to do with. Okay, there it is. There's a gold star, and there's the receiver. So having gotten that red laser to the pillar, if we can just go grab those connectors, probably just like pull the thing all the way down this wall. Yeah. Just gonna grab this. Connect there, and there, and there we go. Your microphone is quiet now. What I mostly did was blow up that one guy at Prim real quick. I took his hat and money. I don't know why the microphone would be quiet. Hang on, you're gonna see the tunnel for just a second. Sorry. It says the microphone is as loud as it should or could be. Do I have a filter on here that I shouldn't have on here? I have no filters, which isn't true in real life. So that's something I've been noticing. You've said that before. Maybe the game is too loud. Oh, I can turn the game down. So let me know if this is better. A thing that I've noticed is that for whatever reason, the live audio sounds different than the audio once it becomes a VOD, and I don't really know what the fuck to make of that. I think that's better. Okay, cool and good. The game itself, while having a very good soundtrack, it is very just kind of ambience. 3 is the one we just went into. 5 has one we didn't get to, so let's go see if we can't. Oh no, I remember this one. So the star is back here. We can't see it right now, but it's in a little hollow of its own back there, along with a laser connector. In fact, I'm probably just gonna re-solve this whole puzzle real quick, because I need to be over on that side to even kind of see what I'm doing. Or actually, can I do this? The answer is probably no. Let me check anyway. I need to get my ice cream. I'll be back. Alrighty. Yeah. I was kind of hoping that there would be a a jammer in that other room, because if there was, I could send it just straight down this hallway and jam this open and maybe free myself up a box, but I think that's not what I need in order to solve this idea. Oh, got a little too close. One too many hits with the snake. Let's crunch that down there. Pick that up. Actually do the box thing correctly this time. Hello. No, go ahead and sit down. I can't have you crawling all over me while I am streaming. There's a cat in here. I do not mind the cat being in here. I am in fact grateful for the company. But I am afraid that the cat will attempt to step upon the keyboard or fiddle with my mouse, as cats are prone to do. That's good, you can be right there. I would appreciate you putting your claws in me less than you are currently doing. Alright. So, like, do I need to get the other box in here? In order to make whatever this is work? And I kind of think the answer is yes, but on the other hand, I don't know how I'm meant to get this other box in here because I need to hold that button down in order to go through. Am I missing a jammer from the jammer space over here? You know, where Bugs Bunny keeps pulling out all of his jammers from? Bruh. No, there's another Boxagon. We're supposed to use that Boxagon to block the buzzer, and that'll open this, and then that's where the tetrahedron was, but that doesn't help us. Oh. So like we can see very clearly where it is inside there. And we can see that it's protected by a barrier, and if we go a little further over this way, we can jump up here and see that the barrier is locked behind a a red laser emitter, or a red laser receiver rather. And I know that in that back area over there, there's a connector. Like, the problem is that I can't get over this wall in order to be able to get in there and actually do the things. I'm just kind of shoving myself against these walls to see if there's a way through. There doesn't appear to be. What if I shove myself against the walls over this way? Again, doesn't appear to be. What about inside this puzzle room over here? Because I think this backs up onto that same area, just from a different perspective. Yeah, if we have a jammer that we can't do anything with. I mean, we can do stuff with it, but nothing that involves, like, not this room. Go ahead and load that other one up. Thank you. I put that box down here, and this is where I would, hallelujah, grab the Tetromino. This is a weird rave. I don't disagree with you. Hardly anyone is dancing. I guess you don't have to dance to be at a rave, but to see, like, no one dancing? I find it a little sus. Yeah, so that area with the star is directly behind this wall. Hang on, I can just bring the box over here and then stand on it and then jump over it. It's just like that whole space over there that I cannot get into, which I find bothersome. Oh, is there a way I can use this box to leap over the wall and liberate the jammer somehow? And that would let me bring that other box into the area with the other box. No, I don't think. Right, well, there's the connector that I'm supposed to use to open up that fucking laser grid once I get over to the laser grid, but I can't get over to the laser grid. I just really don't think... Huh, hang on. This is gonna be uncomfortable for a second. Okay. So... Can we do it like this? Can we... I've reset the room. Can we unjam... If we unjam that door, it's gonna blow up that... It's gonna release that ball so it can blow up that turret. Fantastic. And now we can jam this... Huh, no, that doesn't do the thing I want to do, is it? Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could take the hexahedron here and put it on top of the ball. And then ride the hexahedron, like, over to there so I can actually leap out of the area and then take the box with me somehow. But I think I can't do that, because I would have to... Well... Because, first of all, I'd have to jam the ball in order to be able to... I'd have to jam the ball in order to be able to fucking put the box on top of it, but I guess I could do that. No, maybe that does work. Hang on, maybe that does work. I'm gonna try really hard to see if that works. Hang on, I'm just gonna hit restart checkpoint. I'm not gonna get myself shot by the turret again. Oh, thank you. You can hold X to reset. That's the exact information I wanted, but didn't have access to. This game has a companion cube. It has several companion cubes. I like them very much. They're called hexahedrons because they're rounded at the corners, thus making them hexagonal on each face. So can I stand here without the ball killing me? I think the answer is yes. But I think it might be too far away for me to jump from here over to the other... Yeah, and I'd definitely be too close to that other turret. It would absolutely just fire on me and I would die. Yeah, I cannot leap that far. I'm missing something, and I'm not sure what it is, and that bothers. This one's called going over the fence. Can I go over a different fence than it thinks I can? The answer, I think, is not really. I think the walls that I would want to get over are too tall for me to get over with just one box. I've gone a little over time, and I can feel myself becoming frustrated by this, and I don't want that to be the area I operate from. So I'm going to call this good for now, and I'm going to do some more exploration on my own time to kind of see what else I can do in the space to maybe get these environmental puzzles solved. But that's for later. Right now I'm gonna head out. So thank you, Demon Dog. Thank you to everyone who showed up and checked out the stream. Happy to have you. It's been September of the Free Association. Next stream is going to be tomorrow. It's going to be more of this. I'm going to not look up puzzle solutions yet. I'm going to save that for like the last couple of streams in case there's something that I absolutely can't figure out. Which I do remember I had to do the first time I played this game, and then I remembered that like when I did that every single time, I was like, oh, that's the reason why I didn't solve that puzzle, is because I forgot I could do a thing. I'm sure it's just something like that. I'll figure it out. In the meantime, I love you. I want you to stay alive. Find something to do and do it. And I'll catch you later.